You're currently standing through Falcon 9. Yes. We are now standing right next to Falcon 9 with some maneuvers. Today's mission is we're gonna launch Falcon 9 with CRANESAT-1. Now CRANESAT-2, and this mission is we're gonna launch 11 satellites on the orbit of Earth. The first attempt of the launch was attempted in a minute ago, and I don't think so. Why the spacecraft, why the Strongback actually retracted? As you can see here, this is the working Strongback of the Falcon 9. This is now just kidding. In T-minus 13 seconds, it is now 1 minute before Strongback retraction. Well, when you think of what is a Strongback, I don't even know about that yet. The Strongback is a mechanism where it'll be retracted in a 2-degree angle on liftoff. The Strongback is gonna be fully retracted on liftoff, 47 degrees or 60 degrees, I think, to completely save the rocket, not damaging the engines, because these chutes right here are not the safe options. We are now currently standing, and this is the fixed fairing. Actually, on the previous missions, the fairings are kind of not a Falcon 9 fairing, and I made these realistic Falcon 9 looking fairings. So I removed the old ones and completely make the fairing. And now as you can see here, where's the RCS? The RCS is hidden inside the booster. And there's no RCS in the stage 2 because I don't know if I will add RCS there or think. So we're gonna deploy. I don't think so. So I'm gonna make sure that build new rocket option. So and here it is. We're gonna deploy 11 satellites in orbit. Just kidding. It is 6 satellites, 6 CubeSats, and 4 satellites, which means we're gonna only launch 10 satellites. Now we're gonna resume the game. It is now T-minus 12 minutes on the countdown, and I'm gonna auto-rotate it again. Auto-rotate is on. There you go. I'm too forceful on these auto-rotate games, I don't think so. And these engines, I don't need these engines because it is gonna cause a little bit chaos on the Strongback because it'll make lag spikes on my world, and I don't want it. We are not gonna do an RTLS attempt again. The next RTLS attempt will be tried on next Sunday, I think. Actually, we are trying to land again on Of Course I Still Love You. Still placed at the downrange location. It is still placed on the downrange location. And I'm too scared to make this because I'm too scared to clear debris because this is chaos. Look at that. There's floating debris everywhere. Low orbit. And I'm gonna try to clear the debris. There you go. All the uncontrollable debris have been erased. And now these little guys are the actual spacecrafts that I've deployed in CRANESAT-1 in all of the missions, like the ATSAT-56B. It is still floating around, and look, you can see this little satellite here. This little satellite here is the part of CRANESAT-1. It is now flying flying past pad 39A, which is the perfect moment for launch. Wait a second. There we go. Now we are at, and where location we at? Well, we are standing right next to pad 39A, which is at Cape Canaveral Air Force Base in Florida. And actually, Vandenberg Air Force Base is where Sunset-1 has launched. Vandenberg Air Force Base. Pad 39A has been upgraded a lot. Since 1969, Apollo missions have been launching around Pad 39A. So it was nicknamed, not the nickname, I think, the historical 39A. And Falcon 9 rarely launches at launch pad 39B, which is another pad used for space shuttle missions and other ones. There's quite a launch pad still hanging around here, like the Space Launch Complex 17A and B, and the historical twin towers. I think the twin pad towers have been demolished in 2017 or 2012. I think I don't even know. Now it's 8 minutes and 51 seconds, and it reaches 8 minutes 40 seconds. I'm gonna retract the Strongback. And Strongback retraction. Strongback retraction confirmed. The Strongback is on a holding position. There you go. And the Strongback is on a holding position right now. Wait a second. There is quite a pause there, but it's now 7 minutes. And the Strongback is fully retracted. And it's safe. And actually, there's a point that this will collide, so... Uh-oh. I think it'll launch the landing lights, I think. It is not movable by this point right now. So I'm gonna quickly deploy one of the landing legs so it's safe. Wait a second. It is quite obvious that I'm gonna deploy this at early enough. Actually, it'll launch the Strongback thing, and I didn't have to quite make this one. So I'm gonna make a pause and remove this ugly looking parachute. And I removed it, and I reverted to build and removed one of the parachutes and saved the blueprint again because I don't want to forget anything about it. It's fine now, and we have successfully retracted full of our Strongback. Actually, my first attempt to launch a Falcon 9 and a Strongback, and I didn't record it. And the whole launch pad lifted up into the ground, so I added a little bit, much more fuel tanks, and I clipped it into this 100% tank. There's no docking port here, so what I'm gonna do is end the mission with the first stage and then not to reuse it. That is a stupid idea I've ever seen. And actually, SpaceX SFS figured out how to reuse the Falcon 9 booster. After landing in the official mission has been ended, he will fly the Falcon 9 back into the Strongback. It'll dock there, and the Strongback will dock into the booster, load another stage 2, make it up into this little booster here, make it up into the first stage, launch again, repeat, as long as the booster is not damaged. Actually, while not recording this video a few days ago, I played a game called Starship Simulator. Actually, I'm practicing to land in a drone ship. Actually, the next mission I'll get is ATSAT-56C, the third mission of the ATSAT program with the Falcon 9. Actually enough, I have been working on the Falcon Heavy and the Trinx rocket, which is gonna carry crew inside the Trinx. Actually, I don't even know how to pull how to design the Falcon, the Dragon. So I made Trinx rocket with a working Strongback 2. Now back into the point. It is now 4 minutes and 16 seconds to figure out. So here's the timestamps. T-minus 1 minute. The startup is beginning. Startup is we're gonna start up all of the engines and then all of the 9-1D engines, and the computers will turn on. Then all of the computers will figure out if this MECO is okay. Actually, there's no real computers. If something goes wrong with the Falcon 9, we're aboard the launch. But on the liftoff, it's too late. The Falcon 9 will automatically terminate. But at 10 seconds to 2 seconds, we are able to abort and actually try this again in a few minutes. Actually, my first launch attempt with the parachute not turned on, the funny moment. It launched the whole Strongback and then crashed into the air, causing the lag. And then Falcon 9 mysteriously disappears while pitching. That's kind of odd. Now it's T-minus 2 minutes and 53 seconds, and I'm tired of talking a lot. So we're gonna make a short break, a short no talk here. Well, I can make the call back. Well, I think the call out. It's a little bit clearer. See you later. See you later in 1 minute and 30 seconds. See you in a minute. Closing on. Ready for startup. All the computers have been confirming. Ready for startup at 1 minute and 44 seconds left. 1 minute 39 seconds has been confirmed. 13 minutes into the video. Minutes in the video. 20 seconds before startup. Actually, this is our half role play, half official mission, I think. And ready for startup. And startup. All computers have been started up. T-minus 50 seconds into the countdown. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. T minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. CRANESAT-2. Carrying 10 satellites to orbit. MECO reaching downrange. MECO switching downrange and it's leaving the launch pad. MECO is in terminal guidance, right? MECO is now on nominal trajectory. MECO on nominal trajectory. All of the satellites are passing by. Hopefully we cannot hit all of that satellites. Max Q has been confirmed. We are not going to lower the throttle until it's 75. Until the angle reaches. And the time releases runway. Max Q. Okay, ready for MECO. In a second right now. And SECO. State separation confirmed. And SES has been confirmed. And it's getting away into the stage, first stage. And in a second right now, we're going to start fairing separation. And fairing separation confirmed. Once we reach 50 kilometers into the apogee, and SECO. That is a short burn. We're gonna activate one of the RCS and ready for approach. Okay, ready for on the apogee. As that's the first stage, and my pops called me, and so I post the video in the game. And now we have on nominal descent at 19 kilometers. 19 kilometers to 15 kilometers. I'll make entry burn, which is gonna take a while. Until it reaches 20 kilometers, I'll make entry burn. Stage 1 entry burn startup. Initiating the drop zone, and stage 1 is on, and entry burn shutdown. That's a short burn of the entry and landing burn. The second stage is making its job to reach the apogee without some faults. We are now reaching 10 kilometers for terminal guidance, and then landing burn at 10 kilometers too. On the lower atmosphere, at 9,000 kilometers. Terminal guidance, and stage 1 started. It is now aiming at the drone ship, Sicily. It is now making another landing on the Atlantic Ocean if it's successful. Falcon 9 is initiating the drop zone on the drone ship. 3,000 kilometers. We're ready for landing lights deploy. Pointing the Falcon 9 on the leftmost side. There you go. In a minute. Falcon 9 is reaching the drone ship. It's making a maneuver node again. Oh, this is a talk time. It's making it up again. Entry burn is successful in 57 meters. Come on, land. Falcon, land. Come on, please land. And we have successfully landed Falcon 90s on drone ship again. We have successfully landed the Falcon and in a short maneuver. And the second stage is reaching. Oh my gosh! And SES number 2 has been started. Actually, making it shorter enough. This is the orbit insertion burn. There you go. Orbit is now making the second stage is making progress, and SES has been confirmed. And a 45.6 by 59.5 kilometers orbit. We are now turning the second stage and ready for the deployment of the four satellites here, sitting right there in the fairing. Gonna wait until a few minutes.
Sitting right in the fairing.
Wow.
What do you think about it? Do you think it's
Okay, we have on a nominal trajectory here. I accidentally posed the spacecraft, and actually we have made a successful engine relight. We're gonna make an engine relight, and actually the spacecraft is now away. And engine relight has been confirmed and shut down. We have now on a 47 by 81 orbit. And wait a second. We are experiencing some timer freeze. There we go, the timer is back. I'll see you later, and after we have reached the apogee, you can see the animation of here we are. And 89.1. This is the whole process I think is gonna take 40 to 1 hour, 40 minutes to 1 hour, I think. We're just gonna wait until the Falcon, the stage 2, actually moves into the apogee. And enjoy the music of the Spacecraft Simulator. T plus 17 seconds, 20 seconds. You reach the longest. Yeah, now it's 30 minutes, 25 seconds on the compressor. We're now closing the apogee. Closing into the apogee. We're ready for SES number 2. SES number 3. Predicted time as for SES burns. We are now closing enough the apogee, and we are now ready for the SES burn, which is gonna take about 14 predicted 2 seconds or 3 seconds burn. That is the point. And SES2 and shutdown. There's a quick burn. We have reached the second part orbit where we're gonna deploy our CubeSats. Okay, ready for the CubeSat deployment, and the first CubeSat has been deployed, and confirmed that the first CubeSat has been deployed. These are the remaining CubeSats I've been using for. And the second CubeSat has been confirmed deployed. Third CubeSat has been deployed in T plus 19 minutes and 50 seconds. The fourth CubeSat has been deployed, and there are 2 remaining CubeSats here. The fifth has been deployed in a second later after the fourth, and the last CubeSat has been deployed. We're now waiting for the main spacecraft, the CRANESAT, to deploy. After deploying 10 satellites, 10 out of 11 satellites, the last satellite is gonna be deployed. Later. Last Lumberjacks. We're now currently making. Okay, we're just gonna shut up and wait. The main spacecraft will be deployed in 23, I think T plus 30 minutes, and the main spacecraft will be deployed in T plus 30 minutes. This is gonna be a long time because this is an official mission, not an official recreation of the mission. We're not gonna recreate Starlink because I don't know how to build Starlink. Oh my gosh, I'm so crazy. Anyways, we're just gonna shut up again and wait until it's 30 minutes. Plus T plus 35, and the timer has been 35 minutes, and we are currently because I'm on over now. Just a minute. We're now close for the 40-minute mark. Let's go. We have successfully reached 40 minutes. This is the longest video I've ever seen since CRANESAT #1 has been launched. Right now, we are on the live coverage of the Falcon 9's second stage. The second stage is now making its flyby on drone ship. Right now, it is gonna go down into the drone ship and achieve some live footage of the drone ship assistly. There you go. We have now the footage of the drone ship, and the Falcon 9 is still towed there. But later in the mission, we are now close to T plus 30 minutes. We're now gonna deploy our main satellite, which is the CRANESAT. The last satellite will be deployed. Right now, it is now 3 minutes left before the satellite has been deployed. This is the final one because we have 12 p.m. to 1:14 p.m. Philippine time. Actually, I have short 5 times time acceleration because I don't want to be it in 1 hour, but it's okay. We have reached the 44-minute mark, and now it is now close to 30 minutes. At the exact 30 minutes, the spacecraft is the payload, the last payload, the 11th payload will be deployed, and that's the end of the mission for today's mission. We are now at 28 minutes and 49 seconds. As you can see here, it is now close to 30 minutes. And this is now the longest video, and at the CRANESAT-1 is the second longest video ever I've made in my whole entire life. And now actually it now passed the drone ship. Of course, I still love you. And now it's gonna turn a little bit now. It is now close to 30 minutes, and the Falcon 9's mission is ending. SpaceX's Falcon 9 booster is gonna be towed in. Okay, I don't know how to do it. Okay, at 29 minutes, I promise that I'm gonna deploy the main spacecraft in 30 minutes. 43-minute mark. Okay, we're closing to the deployment arc. Payload separation confirmed. And there you go. We have successfully deployed the last payload, 11 out of 11 satellites. After deployment, the second stage will make a deorbit burn. We're not gonna make the second stage maneuver thing, which I made on CRANESAT-1. And now, this is the mark of the end of the mission. Thank you guys for joining me into this video. And this is the longest after all. And we are now ending the stream as it slowly gets going away. As it slowly gets away into the second stage. And goodbye.